this is Jen, and thanks so much for joining me today. Today I have my last projects using the June box of the month for the Not Too Shabby shop, and there are still some of these items available. The box sold out, but there are some individual items available if you're interested in some of those. You can go ahead and check out the shop. I did two really quick and easy cards today, mainly using the ephemera that came in the box as well as the pattern paper. So for this first card, I have taken a piece of the honeycomb pattern paper in kind of like a tan gold color, and I have cut that piece of pattern paper to 3.5 by 5.5, and then I'm taking these sunflower pieces of ephemera from the ephemera pack and added a little bit of foam to the back of those, and then I'm going to just add those across the top. So this is going to be a horizontal card, or a side fold card, I guess you could say. And then I had this scrap, a die cut from my stash, so it's just kind of like a white border, so I added a little bit of foam to the back of that as well, and I'm going to add that right underneath those sunflowers. And then I pulled out one of these stamp sets from the box with this cute little honey bear, and I'm going to go ahead and use some Versamark embossing ink and ink that up. And I've already prepped my panel with some of the anti-static bag, and I am going to add some gold embossing powder to this little honey bear. So I'm going to grab that gold embossing powder and apply that over the sticky embossing ink, and then set that, or melt that embossing powder with my heat tool. And then I'm going to add a little bit of color to his cheek using the circle stamp in the set. So I'm going to use some Catherine Pooler ink in Sweet 16, and so I'll go ahead and ink that up and add a little bit of kind of blush to his cheek. And then once I've got that done, I'm just going to go ahead and fussy cut this out. I haven't been in my craft room for about a week, and I seem to have gotten worse at fussy cutting during that time, but I did the best that I could. And so to get the bear to pop up on that frame, I went ahead and I added a little bit of foam in the area where he's going to be sitting inside the frame, and then I used some liquid glue where he's going to be sitting on top of the frame, and so that will make sure that he doesn't kind of sink into the frame by using that foam. And then I added a few of the little bees around the card, as well as some of this calls for confetti mix, or shaker mix, or sequin mix, whatever you want to call it. I used that as well to add a few different sequins around the card. And then to finish it off, I grabbed a sentiment from my stash, or a stamp set from my stash with a sentiment that says "Have a wonderful day," and that's going to finish off that first card. The next card, I'm using the honeycomb paper again, but this time I'm using the blue honeycomb. And I'm going to take a bunch of the blue and white flowers that came in the ephemera pack and add those to the right side of this card. So it's kind of the same as the first card, just the orientation is different. So this is a vertical orientation instead of horizontal, and I'm taking those flowers and adding a little bit of my tape runner to the back and adhering those to the side. I was going to use that white die cut, but decided I didn't really like it, and so I went ahead and I pulled the honey piece of ephemera from the ephemera pack, and then I'm going to add one more flower over there to the side. And then for the other sentiment, for this one, I took a Tim Holtz sentiment strip and added a piece of foam to the back of that, and so it says honey, hello there. And so I'll go ahead and add that to the card. And then to finish this card off, I used a piece of a black twine and created a bow, and that's going to finish this card. Like I said, it's super quick and easy cards today. So maybe if you've got this kit, or if you're looking for a few of the items from the kit, this will give you some more ideas in different ways to use the kit. Of course, the design team has been making projects all month with these items, and so there are lots of different ideas on Instagram as well as on the Not Too Shabby YouTube channel. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like it or find it informative, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. As always, I thank you so much for spending some time with me today, and I hope to see you soon.